you wake up every morning? What drives you?
If you want to live a life of success, a life of complete success, happiness and fulfillment, you must find your purpose. You see, if you don't know what your purpose is, if you don't know what drives you, what inspires you, then you have no reason to improve your life. How can you improve your life if you have no reason to improve it? Why do you do what you do? Why do you do what you do? What's the reason? Why do you exist? Do you know what it takes to be great? Are you willing to go that extra mile? I tell you time and time again, you will get tired. But if you have a why, we'll give you that extra strength, that extra foot you need, that extra hour you need, the courage. Why are you different from everyone else who's trying to do the same thing you're doing? What makes you stand out? Why are you so important?
Find your why. Your why will pull you up when you feel like you don't have the strength to get up anymore. Your why will keep you fighting when everyone else thinks you are out for the count. Why? Who are you fighting for? What drives you?
Is your purpose your family? Is it to prove the doubters wrong? Is it to prove yourself right?
Yo, what is going on, guys? So currently we're on our way to Fredericksburg. We're about to go film that motivational video that you actually just got through watching. But first, I gotta get some coffee. We gotta wake up. Got up this morning, sent baby Lo to her grandparents, picked up my sister. She's gonna be recording everything today, so it should be fun. We got a lot to do. So let's grab some coffee so we can start our day. All right, so we picked up our coffee and then I picked up some snacks right here. These are some pork rinds. I like hot and spicy ones, but I'm probably not gonna have these until we get done filming the motivational video, which will probably be on top of the little mountain. It's not really a mountain, it's like a really big, huge rock. You probably saw it from the video, but that's all I'm gonna have, so let's go. All right, guys, so we just got to Enchanted Rock. We're about to go film the video you just watched, so it should be fun. This is kind of like behind the scenes, I guess you could say. We got to haul up this gimbal right here because this is going to get all the steady shots. I got all my lenses, so once we get up there, we can start taking some pictures, but this should be fun. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here in Texas, man. The sun is shining, and like I always said, guys, I woke up this morning. You woke up this morning, so you know what that means. That means you are winning, I'm winning. So tell your stress, tell your problems that they cannot faze you because you're already winning. Let's go climb this mountain. All right, guys, we made it to the top, man. I'm telling you, amazing views. All of the Texas hill country all around us. The sun is shining, not a cloud in the sky. It's like 60 degrees, man. You couldn't ask for a more perfect day. I haven't been up to this spot in a couple of years. It's still just as beautiful as the last time I was up here. So we just made it back into Fredericksburg and we're gonna stop at the Pit Barbecue restaurant. I ate here before, pretty decent barbecue. It is currently 12:30, don't know if you can see that. Still haven't eaten anything, been fasted. Had some coffee, but that's about it. So we're gonna walk in here, grab some barbecue. So yeah, let's eat. Wow, look at this, guys. So ended up getting brisket and sausage with a cup of water. I didn't know it was gonna bring out this much sausage. I'm probably gonna eat half of this, share it with my sister, but I'm definitely gonna tear this brisket up. We're gonna enjoy this food, kick back, and relax. All right, guys, so we're currently on our way back to San Marcos. We've got about an hour-and-a-half drive, so I'm gonna answer a couple of questions from my social media platforms, so here we go. First question comes from my Snapchat. So the question's gonna be right here. And if you couldn't hear my sister, pretty much what the person is asking is about greens powder. Should he take greens powder? He understands that getting greens on the keto diet is one of the hardest things to do. It's one of the things that a lot of people just overlook and they don't pay attention to it. You know me, if you watch this channel, I preach getting your greens. It's very important. So that being said, I definitely recommend, if you can take a green supplement into your diet, definitely incorporate it. There's nothing wrong with it. Now, that being said, just because you're taking a greens product does not mean that you don't have to eat any greens. You know, a lot of people say, hey, well, I take amazing greens, or I take, you know, this other greens, these other macro greens, so I'm not really eating my vegetables. No, that's not what you want to do. It's a supplement. It's to help you get more micronutrients that you're needing into your diet, but you still need to try to get as much whole greens, as much broccoli, as much spinach, as much asparagus as you can get along with that greens powder. So I hope I answered that question for you. Move on to the next one. On to the second question. It's going to be boom right there. I'm going to summarize it for you. So pretty much what he's saying is, hey, he wants to start incorporating a refeed day into his keto diet. Discipline's not the issue. His only question is, how often should he do his refeed day? He's heard that you can do it once a week, and then he's heard other people say no more than every 21 days. And so he's asking for my advice. What's my opinion on it? So my opinion is, it all depends. Everybody's different, right? If you're somebody who needs to lose a lot of weight and you're wanting to incorporate a refeed day, which I wouldn't recommend, but if you want to do it, that's fine. No big deal. I would only do it every 21 days. You have to understand, once you knock yourself out of ketosis, it's going to take time to get back into ketosis. For someone like me, for someone like Drew Manning, for someone like Jason Whitrock, we've been doing the keto diet for years. So it's very easy for our bodies to get back in ketosis. So let's say we do a refeed day on a Sunday. It won't take us that long to get back in ketosis. But for someone who just started the keto diet, who hasn't even got fat adapted, who hasn't even been in ketosis for a long period of time, and you start incorporating refeed days, you're constantly knocking yourself back out, and it's going to take even longer to get back in. So, you know, you're in, you're out, you're in, you're out, and you're never really in for a good amount of time that you should be in. So that goes back. So if you're a beginner, for someone who needs to lose a lot of weight, I would go no more than 21 days. If you're someone like me who's been doing keto diet for a long time, or you're a bodybuilder, someone who has a lot of muscle mass, who looks, you know, has a pretty decent physique, and you've been lifting for a long period of time, and you heard about keto, you heard the benefits about it, and you want to try it out, building muscle, keeping on to that muscle, holding on to that muscle is the most important thing to you, but you still want to do keto, go ahead and do a refeed day every 7th day, and you should be fine. But that's my opinion on it. Again, I don't know this guy's stats. I don't know what his physique looks like and whatnot, but he did ask me what my height was. That's a very common question I've been getting a lot lately. So I've been leaning out. People are seeing that, you know, hey, I'm getting, you know, the abs are starting to come. I'm starting to look more defined. The muscles are showing a lot more. Everything's popping. And that's just what naturally happens when you get lean. And so a lot of people are questioning, hey, well, how tall are you? You know, and to answer that question, I am 5'6". Yes, you heard me correctly, 5'6". I'm a very short guy, so that's why my body's like real compact. My legs look pretty decent, just because I'm a little bit shorter. There you go. Hope that answers your question. On to question number 3. Question is, boom, right here. So pretty much what they're asking is, where did I get my Keto Mojo at? I have a link in the description below, guys. I did partner with Keto Mojo, so if you do hit that link and you do end up buying it, I do get a commission from that, so anything helps. And yeah, Keto Mojo is really good. I support Keto Mojo because they're very cheap. You know, there's a lot of these blood glucose tests out there that are just ridiculously expensive, and these test strips are only $1, so you can't beat that. So that's why I support them. That's why I back them. So go ahead and check the link in the description. All right, next question. Pretty much what the guy is asking me is, hey Logan, during my keto cut, since we are on week 8 right now, have I had any cheat days, or have I been completely strict? To answer that, I have been completely strict, guys. I'm so dialed in. I'm so motivated. And like I said, what's motivating me is that I told you guys that I have a goal. I told you guys I was going to do something, and I needed you guys to hold me accountable and remind me about my goal. You know, I set a deadline, I set a date, and I look at that calendar every single day, so I don't want to let you guys down. So I'm being completely strict. And this is going to lead to another question that someone asked me, and I couldn't find it, but what they were asking me, and what I'm getting a lot of questions about, saying, hey, I'm a little confused about this keto cut. You've been doing keto for 2 years. So what's the difference between this keto cut and what you've been doing these past 2 years? And to answer that's quite simple, is that when I'm on a cut, I am very strict, guys. What I put into my body, my workouts, my cardio, everything is on point. Now, when I was doing keto before the cut, it was just a relaxed keto. I mean, I do the keto diet, it's a lifestyle, but again, it's a diet, okay? It's not my life. It's not, you know, keto doesn't make me who I am. I'm Logan, I'm Goody Beats, you know, my family comes first, traveling, everything else, living my life. Even though I do follow the ketogenic diet, that doesn't mean that I wouldn't have a cheat day every once in a while. Like, again, you guys know I'm big on family. On Sundays, my families like to get together, and not all the time they have keto foods available. And so instead of me being mad and grumpy and not enjoying my time with my family on a Sunday, I'll just eat the food, you know, whatever that they have, and, you know, consider that a cheat day. And so I would have those every once in a while. And I wasn't really strict on my cardio, like I said. And so there just wasn't structure. You know, I was just living a very flexible keto lifestyle, I guess you can say. You know, you've heard of this guy named flexible dieting, I believe, or, you know, if it fits your macros, it's pretty much like, you know, flexible dieting. Same thing goes for my keto. I was doing flexible keto, I guess. And so I really wasn't that strict. So that's the difference between what I was doing in the past and before I started this keto diet. All right, guys, so during that Q&A, we must have missed a turn because we ended up in Bernie, which is like near San Antonio, which is the complete opposite way we need to go. So we ended up in this little town, but we were driving through and we saw like these really cool shops. So me and my sister said, screw, why don't we just get off and go look around? So we came across this old like vintage flashback store, and like it's just really cool. It's like really old Americana. It's like, and to me, like, I love that type of stuff. So let's go inside. I'm gonna show you around this place. Look at how they got these old Coke machines. Like, I'm telling you, like, this vintage stuff, the old Americana stuff's like, it's so awesome. It was pretty cool how the gas stations used to be. I mean, really cool stuff. And even if I was back in the 40s and I saw this candy machine, I would still say no, because I'm like, bro, that's not keto. All right, so when we were in that like old Americana store, they told us about a really good burger place called Soda Pops. So we're gonna check it out. I mean, with the name Soda Pops, you can't go wrong. How I know it's already gonna be good? Because of that right there, Beatles. If you guys don't remember my Europe trip, I did that same exact thing that old Paul did. Shoes off, walking across Abbey Road. Ooh, don't be jealous now. Don't be jealous. Look at that, we got some jalapenos, we got some pickles, we got some meat, we got some cheese, and of course, we got no buns. All right, guys, so just got to the gym. It is leg day. I got some half a card corn here, about to chug it. So everybody enjoy this workout in 3, 2, 1. All right, man, have to get a little bit closer and get in the frame. All right, guys, so workout is complete. You ever go through one of those workouts where like, no matter what you did, no matter how much rest you think you got, no matter how much food you think you got, no matter how much pre-workout you think you took, it didn't matter that workout was just gonna kick your ass no matter what. That was this workout.
Especially when you're prepared for shoulders and you come in.
I think that's what messed up for me. I think what messed up for Isaiah is that he was obviously lifting pretty heavy. He obviously squats a whole hell of a lot more than I do. So his sets were just intense. Me, I was under the impression that today was shoulder day, so I came here pretty hyped up. I had my tank on. As you can see, I'm like, yeah, we're filming today. We're gonna get some sick shots. We're gonna get a good shoulder pump. And then I see Isaiah on the squat machine. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? He's like, it's leg day, and I'm like, you're right.
He's like, all right, bye.
You're right. It is leg day. Anyways, so today's workout just absolutely kicked our ass. We didn't do much filming, and we got a couple of shots, but it wasn't as epic as I thought it was going to be. But we're going to go ahead and close the video out like this. Again, you haven't seen Isaiah in a long time. He's been pretty busy. I've been pretty busy. I know we did talk about Isaiah doing the keto diet at some point this year. But too many things came up. Isaiah lives a very flexible lifestyle. For him to commit, he loves foods. For him to commit to keto, it's gonna have to be a right time, perfect moment. So we're gonna have to find some time later on this year to get him on that, at least for 8 weeks to 10 weeks. You gotta give up at least 8 weeks.
Hey, I was ready, and then I told Logan, yo, shoot me the diet, and then
no, he
I
didn't.
just still been
no,
waiting
he didn't.
for it,
No,
so.
he didn't. He's lying. He's lying.
I'm just waiting to receive that diet, and then I'll start it.
I'll send you a link to my website. I'll tell you what plan to buy. No, I'm kidding. No. So that's gonna be it, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. The beginning of the video was a lot of motivation. I hope it turned out well. I hadn't even begun to start editing that video yet, so by the time you're watching this, obviously you watched our race, so hopefully it did turn out well. It was a lot of work. Shout out to my sister for coming out with me to Fredericksburg and filming. It was really tough on her. If you don't know, Enchanted Rock, it's literally a vertical shot right up a rock, so it's very hard to record. So shout out to her, she did her best, and hopefully it turned out well. A lot of you are asking, am I losing strength? Yes, I am losing a little bit of strength, and Isaiah has noticed it a little bit as well, especially in my squat. I've lost. I was at 335 on squat, and now I'm down to 315. But
it happens when you lose.
It happens. I mean, exactly. It's gonna happen. It's common. Don't get down about it. And I did have a low weigh-in. I didn't get it on camera, but I'm 163, so we're right on track, guys. We're going for a goal of 20 pounds in 12 weeks. That's the goal. I'm gonna try everything to get there. Hopefully we can get there. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Everything's going well. Tomorrow?
Yes, sir. See you tomorrow.
We'll see you all next time, guys. I love you. Peace.